This poem started off an exchange of actually text messages between the two of us. And the second half is kind of a combination of some of our transcendental poetry.
The first half is verbatim from my telephone. There have been no changes. And we tell you the story throughout the poem. The first section is verbatim from my telephone. The second section is two of our poems linked together. Brant and I thought it would be really fun to perform together because if you haven't noticed in the evening, we're different. So we thought it would be really fun to put our styles together. So here you go. I gave Brant a bag of green tea.
Under the premise I would write some poetry.
6 hours later, this is the first text message that I received.
Inspiration successful?
I'm thinking mission successful.
I'd say so. This is how the Underground Poetry Society works.
Let's decompose reality. Let's get this underground poetry society crawling like the worms in the dirt of life.
Erase boundaries and stitch together the framework of a living machine of words and love and legalized weed.
Legalize weed and shed the preconceived notions of what life is, of what is wrong or what is right, or perhaps we're just writing.
This shit is tight. Wish my phone was a mic. Preconceived reality ultimatum is that nothing is wrong if you learn in the end.
Nothing is wrong if you learn in the end. But the end don't exist on the list that exists on the back of my wrist that I know, like the previous lives that I've lived, of happiness, bliss, and existence.
Existence is incandescently radiant with beauty and bliss, but also the polar opposite, which is backed by the fact that shit happens. But that gives happiness meaning to every minute thing.
Gives happiness meaning to every minute thing. So let us sing for the pleasures and fiend and fend off the weaknesses like nicotine and like the beauties we've seen and that we've had, and yet we miss them. But this is the revolution of written and spoken word. We can afford spontaneity.
We can afford blatant honesty, spoken dreams, dreaming stream of consciously.
In the 21st century, textually.
Textually, we just texted this poem spontaneously into existence, breathed life into this poem like diction addicts looking for a word fix.
Like diction addicts looking for our word fix. Human beings are capable of unseen connections. But also, let us delve into the unknown propensity and ability of the human being's desire for anxiety and calming spontaneously.
We are one.
You gotta get in the light, right? I wish my brain would calm down and take a deep breath so that my heart could take a break from beating the shit out of my lungs that are gasping, trying to give air to my drying lips.
By quietening my body through concentrated diaphragm spasms, my mind soon echoes the only needed subtle syllable of speech in my ever-constant reach for peace.
They're screaming nonsensical words into the abyss, and my mind is too busy overheating, and my eyes are spinning like slot machines in their sockets, and I'll tell you, it's not helping with the process.
Rejoice. There is a noun that you're in if on this line, on this syllable, this second of instant gratifying existence.
And my feet aren't moving, y'all, but I'll tell you, I'm moving at 1,000,000 miles a minute. You can see me on the highway, Autobahn speeding, dreaming of the massive opportunities that I'm missing.
For me, a prayer isn't as much words as it is a reflexive appreciation and hope for continual perfection.
With all my might, I'm wishing my brain would take a deep breath so that my muscles could stop squeezing warmth from frigid air, and my bubble gum could hold its flavor longer than the 2 seconds it takes me to chomp it all out.
Is a spontaneous, an endless event that can be thought through or as innate as the urge to mate. Stop the car for that picture and love this moment as if there's not another. Life is incandescently radiant with beauty and bliss. Also, the polar opposite.
Which is backed by the fact that shit happens.
Like, yeah, it's happiness meaning.
To every minute thing.